but you call yourself pro-black? What the is going on with y'all?
You are watching
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Trey Drama. Before we start this video, I want to grab you by that new growth in the back of your head, slam it against the wall, and make sure you go subscribe to my channel, guys. You guys ran my last video like this up, so I said, okay, I guess I'm going to talk about a lot of things in pop culture. And as you guys can tell by the title down below, we are going to be talking about the debauchery of black women and the role reality TV plays in that. Now, this is something that I have noticed at that I noticed at a very young age, because I am a reality TV fanatic. So I grew up under my mama. I watched reality TV, Real Housewives, Love and Hip Hop, the original Bad Girls Club, all of it. And as I grew older, I remember I was in an African American literature class, and a teacher said to me, Mona Scott Young came up, and the teacher says, Mona Scott Young contributes the most to the debauchery of black women, and she's a black woman. And I sat there and I looked around the classroom like, Mona Scott? You know, Mona Scott paid? Like, how? You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know about Mona Scott was a manager for Escape. She gave away so many opportunities to people like Rashida, you know, Jocelyn, like big reality TV stars. A lot of them have come from Mona Scott. So I'm like, well, how did Mona Scott play a role in that? But now that I'm older, I 100% see it, and I think my job here is to kind of connect those dots for y'all. But today we're not talking about Mona Scott Young. Today we're not even talking about the whole reality TV network. Today we're talking about Zeus. Zeus is I guess we can call it a platform. Zeus is a platform that promotes violence, fighting, hood rats, and its #1 show is Baddie Shot O'Clock. Baddie Shot O'Clock. Now, me personally, I never been able to get into Baddie because baddies to me don't give nothing but a bunch of single moms fighting in the Airbnb. No shade. But it really is a bunch of women, I guess, that come together and fight. Like, they're not winning any money from it. I don't understand. I guess I will say Baddie's show has grown these ladies' platform tremendously. It has put more money in their pocket, but it has not done anything. I don't understand what's the purpose. There's no substance behind the show. You know, back in the day, Bad Girls really didn't even have any substance, but at least the girls were going there to work on themselves and put themselves out there. It's like these girls are just going in there for 10 seconds of fame and a fight. And I find it so interesting that the black community is so obsessed with this show. You know what I'm saying? We made these young ladies superstars. And the problem is with the black community is this. Black people's #1 problem is they don't like to take accountability. You get what I'm saying? We cannot say as a community, we want our daughters to be lawyers, entrepreneurs, doctors, but what we put in front of them is Natalie Nunn, Rolly, and Scotty. You get what I'm saying? Because what we don't understand and what we have to understand as a society is representation plays a pivotal role in the development of a child. So that's just a big way of saying what you see growing up has a big effect on who you are going to be. Let me give you an example. Me personally, I grew up in Detroit. Everybody know the kind of, if you watch BMF, I'm not going to say that's how Detroit is, but drug dealing, scamming, that is definitely a big part of Detroit. It's normal where we from. That's just what everybody do. That's what everybody daddy do. Your teacher might sell dope in Detroit. That's just how it is. And so when I was young, I kind of had that aspiration. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't until a traumatic event came into my life and I said, you know what? I want to go to school to be a criminal defense attorney. And once I started getting around people who had that other mindset, it changed for me. But at first, until I remember I watched a YouTube video of Jay Morrison. It's a young man named Jay Morrison, very successful man, and he was talking about real estate development, and there was this guy with this big company, and I had never seen the black guy with that company before because I'm from Michigan. In Michigan, you have Jewish, Muslim, and black. And the Jewish and the Muslim people is getting money. You know what I'm saying? But the black people are doing terrible. So the only black people that I saw growing up that was doing well was the drug dealers. So naturally growing up, I just thought that's how you got money. But when I got outside of Detroit and I went to Birmingham and West Bloomfield, and I'm starting to see damn, it's some black people in these houses. Wow, okay, you do credit repair, you a realtor. I didn't see that growing up. But but I'm saying all of this to say your representation plays a big role in the man or woman you will be. So I find it very interesting that the African American community contributes the most to Zeus's ratings, and specifically baddies. Because the funny thing about baddies is, again, it's no substance behind this, y'all. These girls is not fighting for a purpose. These girls not fighting for no money. These girls not fighting for a business opportunity. These girls is not fighting for not even a husband. I'm not saying that's something to fight for, but I'm just saying they not fighting for nothing. These girls are fighting for followers and a couple dollars that in the next 10 years, half of them won't even have. This is a shame, and it is pure disgust. I look at platforms like Zeus, like they are profiting. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Let me take 10 steps back. To me, platforms like Zeus are disgusting because you're contributing to the debauchery of black women. Meaning, you're contributing to the negative depiction of black women and claim you are for black women. Now, the most interesting part about this whole fiasco, this whole shit show, is the fact that the owner of Zeus is Lemuel Plummer. Now, let me tell you something that's funny about black people. You can't get black people to support a black business. They don't like to go to black hairstylists. They don't like to support black realtors, black lawyers, black doctors, black entrepreneurs. But y'all gonna support Lemuel Plummer, who contributes to Lemuel Plummer has the biggest contribution to the debauchery of black women in 2024. That's who y'all support. That tells you a lot about our community, and that's something that we need to fix. And I really think we should pay attention to that. Really. This man has not done anything for our community, but contribute to the debauchery of our women, and we support him. I got to give it to him, dog. Because he a smart motherfucker. All Lemuel Plummer said was, hey, black people love to see other black people act a fool. White people already think we ignorant and don't got no sense. Oh my God, I'm going to create a platform. And guess what, y'all? Guess what? I'm going to make millions off of it. I wouldn't be surprised in the next 10 to 20 years, Lemuel was a billionaire. I look at so many of the women on baddies, and none of these women are doing anything positive for their community. But we've made these women millionaires because they get on TV and fight. Now, I am a huge fan of reality TV, as I said before. I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, Love and Hip Hop, all of that. But see, the difference between the women on Love and Hip Hop, even when we look at Jocelyn, people forget in the early 2010s around there, Jocelyn actually had a music career. Jocelyn actually had a buzz. You know, when we look at people like Nene Leakes, you get what I'm saying? That was someone who was actually on TV, who was actually a representation for a certain type of black women, right? I will say, I won't even say platforms like Real Housewives or Love and Hip Hop didn't contribute to the debauchery of black women. But Zeus is on a whole nother level. Zeus said, fuck it. Y'all gonna get naked. Y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna stab each other. Y'all gonna do all of that. But you know what? I'm gonna back up off of Zeus for a minute. I'm gonna back up off of Zeus because y'all not gonna believe this. Y'all not gonna believe this. The bus don't stop at Zeus. They got another platform called Now That's TV. I said, what the fuck is going on with Now That's TV? Now That's TV is basically Zeus, but worse. So Now That's TV, they not editing nothing out. It's no such thing as too graphic on Now That's TV. Eyes busted, nose busted, lips busted, hair pulled off. And it doesn't just stop at black women with Now That's TV now. Now That's TV is contributing to the debauchery of all black people, gay black people, trans black people, women that are black, men that are black. They are contributing to the debauchery of all black people, and their number one supporters are African American. Now let's go back. Let's go back now. Cause now you see I'm cooking. Let me cook, nephew. Listen, this is what I just taught him. I said, listen, now y'all won't support a black doctor. Black people assume other black people don't know what they talking about. Y'all not gonna support a black lawyer. No, y'all ain't gonna support a black lawyer. Y'all not gonna support a black realtor. No, y'all not gonna even support the black business. Y'all not gonna support black restaurants. Y'all not gonna go to a black nail shop to get y'all nails done. But y'all going to support platforms that contribute to the number one platform that contributes to the debauchery of African Americans. What does that tell us about our community? Let's chat about it in the comments. Let's talk chat, because I am super disappointed in our community. Now, one thing about it, I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm an expert in these type of things, because I'm not. I'm just learning like everybody else. But let me tell you something. Like I said in my last video, baby, I call a spade a spade. And Zeus and Now That's TV is on some bullshit. And y'all know it just like I do too. These people are contributing to the debauchery of us. This is not the promotion. This is not them helping black women out. You want to help a black woman out? Put someone interesting up there that actually has substance. I say this, right? If we want to actually give black women opportunities, put Sha'Carri Richardson up there. That's someone that's representation. Put Cardi B up there, right? Put a black woman that has a successful business up there. Put a black woman that actually stands for something up there. Baddies is nothing but single moms fighting in the air fucking B&B. Oh my God. Baddies is nothing but hood rats playing Mortal Kombat. Now That's TV is nothing but... Now That's TV ain't nothing but gay men, black women, and trans women fighting in an Airbnb, and y'all support it. Now, again, I'm going to just use this analogy. This is my last time, y'all, but let me cook. Y'all won't go to a black doctor, a black lawyer, a black entrepreneur, but y'all going to contribute to platforms that contribute to the debauchery of black women, black trans women, and black men, but you call yourself pro-black? What the fuck is going on with y'all? But you call yourself pro-black? What the fuck is going on with y'all? And then, wait. Do not let me get started on platforms like the Shade Room. Ooh, don't let me get started on platforms like the Shade Room. Let me tell you why. Now, the Shade Room has balance, right? Because I feel like the Shade Room has a way of showing, okay, you know, this is what's mess. And I try not to get too mad at blogs, because here's the funny thing with blogs. Blogs highlight what's going on in your life. So how can you really be mad at a blog? Because you're posting this stuff. But my thing is, with platforms like the Shade Room, I wouldn't be mad if it was a page solely dedicated to the positivity of what's going on with celebrities. Like, what if the Shade Room had the positive room? I'm just throwing it out there. The Shade Room, if the Shade Room had the positive room, or shedding good light on African Americans room, I would be okay with that. Because you can't get mad at the Shade Room for a reporter on what you do. So I can't even say the Shade Room is anti-black. But what I will say is, I find it funny how, I'm going to use Jada for an example. The Shade Room never ever posts anything good about Jada. This girl been a millionaire since she was 16. She's damn near inspired half of our generation as Gen Z. She's the biggest influencer in our generation. Why isn't this girl getting talked about? Why are we not showcasing this girl business? Why we don't support this girl? Why we always hate on this girl? I just find that funny, y'all. I don't know. I just had to come on here and cook real quick, because I know I'm not the only one that see this, and I don't want to keep going on and on and on about it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clip it here. But listen, before I end this off, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Go in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. Listen, y'all ran my last video up. Get me to 2,300 again? We go together now. Mwah. Give me a kiss. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all so much. See y'all next week. Let's run it up, baby.